Secretary of State Clinton had some comments about Ambassador Rice, someone who's widely speculated as her successor as Secretary of State. I want to play that for you.
It's important to remember what Susan said was based on the information that had been given to every senior official in our administration. And she made very clear in her appearances that the information was subject to change as more facts were gathered and analyzed by the intelligence community. And look, as is often the case, our understanding evolved over time. And we've done our best to keep the American people and the Congress informed. That was her goal.
So obviously, Secretary Clinton offering a vigorous defense of Susan Rice, the context obviously being the attacks on Benghazi and Libya and the Republican calls for more information. Is there anything to be read from the fact that we have seen both President Obama and Secretary of State Clinton go out of their way in a way to defend Susan Rice? Is there anything we should tea leaf read from that fact?
Well, Chris, I think the President and Secretary of State were right to defend her. These allegations are completely unfounded. They're unfair to her. She is a very talented, very effective, committed public servant. You know how those Sunday shows work when administration officials of either party go on. They're usually, following talking points that the Republican or Democratic administration, whichever party's in power, has constructed. And that's what Susan did that morning. If any other administration official had been on the air that morning, they would have said essentially more or less the same thing. So I don't think these attacks are fair at all to her. And she obviously deserves a chance to be considered for any office that the President would like to appoint her to. And you've seen a very vigorous defense of her now by both the President and Secretary Clinton. I think they're right to do that.
Ambassador Nicholas Burns, thank you.